Hello, I'm Kevin Tocci, Executive Director here at Abington Community Access and Media. And with the start of the new year, we would like to take a look back at all of the hard work our staff, interns, and volunteers here at Abington CAM have done to provide you with extensive community coverage of all things Abington through our public, education, and government channels. Now, in this particular installment, we're going to be focusing on some of the best work our team has produced for our education channel. This is going to include student-produced programs, podcasts, school concerts, events, and of course, Green Wave Sports. We hope you have enjoyed the work we here at Abington CAM have done this year, and we look forward to bringing you much, much more in 2026. Now, this first section of clips is dedicated to original and student programming. These are episodic shows that volunteers, staff, and our student interns create that highlight the student and staff of Abington High School or focus on the latest happenings from Abington Public Schools. Please enjoy.
Hi, welcome to the 2025 Middle School and High School Art Show. Please enjoy all the hard work and dedication of all of the Abington students.
Hi again, and welcome to another edition of The Buzz, which is usually taped at Abington High School in the cable TV studio. But today, we are going a little bit local. We're going remote here at Memorial Field at the Tom Graham Baseball Diamond. My name is Sean Riley, and every couple of weeks, we like to tape one of these editions of The Buzz to kind of let you know what's going on at Abington High School, especially in the field of athletics. And today I'm real proud to be here at the baseball field talking to a guy that a lot of people know and someone who I've known for a couple of decades now, our head coach of the varsity baseball team, Steve Paraxlis. Welcome aboard, Coach.
Thanks, Sean. It is, and I have all the time. I got former players coming up and patting me on the back, and the next thing you know, I'm hey, I'm talking. Oh, wait a minute, I got a game here,
Yeah.
Because all these kids, I've had such a good relationship with them to the point where they come back. One thing I'll talk about right now is, we'll get into it when we get to my
Let's talk about it.
Okay,
2 months ago, you weren't sure if you were going to be coaching again this year.
I had a, which a lot of people know, I had a brain tumor. It was diagnosed on January, I believe, 23rd. I went in for a MRI and they found it and they shipped me right into Brigham and Women's. That was on a Thursday. Fortunately, Brigham and Women's, I had the luck of the draw. I got the A team of surgeons who had done over 2,000 of these surgeries. And when he came out, he told me that this was by far the most brain swelling he's ever seen.
Amazing.
Amazing. And, you know, here I am thinking, you know, on that, when they tell me I had a brain tumor, I didn't know if I was even coming home.
It's a shocker, right?
It really was. And, you know, I had great support from my family. A lot of alumni reached out to me. Right before I went in, my wife showed me a video that Henry Rogers had put together. He had reached out to...
Who recently graduated.
Graduated last year. He's playing college baseball up in Vermont. And he reached out. He told me, Ryan Solomini came up with the idea, let's make a video for Coach. And as they were wheeling me in pre-op, my wife showed it to me. And it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
I mean, you earned it. You know, a lot of these kids love you. And I know there was a great outpouring. We were all concerned for you. But to your credit and to your doctor's credit, what was it, 2 days after you were up walking around?
I literally walked from intensive care back to my room. It was amazing. I didn't lose my hair, you know, and thank God for my reach out to my daughter, who's a nurse, who came to my primary care with me and said that she thought that I should have an MRI. She was concerned.
She noticed something was
She
askew.
noticed I was having phantom smells, and she remembered in her nursing training that phantom smells could be a sign of a brain tumor.
And you thought you were smelling what?
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh, right? It was just kind of
all things, you know.
Where's the Play-Doh?
Where's the
wasn't
Play-Doh? And they brought me in, and you know, and everything worked out fine. And an amazing team, you know. And I mean, I've talked to some other people who, when I got home, said, you know, when they found it, so what are you going to do? Come back coaching next year? I go, no, I'm this year. And they go, what? And you know, so the first fungo I hit, I missed the ball by about 2 feet, and I thought, uh-oh. But then I came back, and I got it back. I'm feeling good. I feel, amazingly, I feel 10 years younger than I did before. It was really doing a toll on me, which I didn't even know. I just thought this is
You're
what,
getting old.
I'm getting older, and this stinks, you know. And now that I've had it and everything's good, the toxology came back negative. I have to get an MRI every few months just to make sure but they don't anticipate it growing back. And I'm energetic, feel 10 years younger, and I'm ready to go.
It's an absolute amazing success story. And kudos to your daughter, who kind of, quote unquote, smelled it out first and, you know, was able to say, let's get checked. And that's maybe a message for everyone at home. If you know someone who has a similar type of scenario where you're smelling something odd repeatedly, that might be an issue of a brain thing. Just get it checked. Because you didn't have any lump or swelling.
No swelling at all. I did sort of walk into a wall at school once and was seen, but other than that, I just thought I was, you know, getting old. But
and so for this year, the only thing people are going to notice differently, for safety's sake, because your suture's still recovering, you're going to wear a batting helmet throughout.
I have to have a helmet on all the time I'm on the field, and it's getting used to. I mean, but I got my son Tyler, who's coaching with me, and he's
going to make sure it happens.
He makes sure it happens. He doesn't let me go out of the dugout without my helmet. I'm the big guy I'm the one with the white helmet and doing my imitation of Kazoo on the Flintstones. But you know, it's what I got to do. And listen, I was a short possibility of never coming home, and here I am. I'm back up doing what I love, and all I have to do is wear a helmet. I'll do it.
It's unreal, and we're real happy to be looking forward for this season. I'm sure all of your alumni and your current players are thrilled, because I know they were concerned with the, you know, what's going to happen, what's going on. And when everything went back to being quote unquote normal so quickly, I mean, it was just amazing when word got around how well you came out of surgery. And let's hope that kind of pays dividends this season. And, you know, we really have something to celebrate throughout the season, I guess, already.
To honor the fallen heroes of Abington, AMS Student Council has put together this video in remembrance of their service and dedication.
The difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day is that Memorial Day celebrates soldiers that passed away serving our country, and Veterans Day celebrates all soldiers that are serving or have served.
Memorial Day is an American holiday on the last Monday of May. It honors fallen service members of the U.S. military. While most know Memorial Day is a day of remembrance, many don't know its exact history, importance, or how to properly pay tribute. Abington Middle School Student Council would like to share their knowledge and appreciation for Memorial Day with you. After the Civil War, Americans across the nation began holding tributes in the spring, decorating graves with flowers, reciting prayers, and honoring the estimated 620,000 fallen soldiers of the war.
In 1866, the federal government declared Waterloo, New York, the official birthplace of Memorial Day, when the city closed all businesses so residents could decorate the gravesites of soldiers with flowers and American flags every year.
On May 5, 1868, General John Logan, leader of an organization for Northern Civil War veterans, called for a nationwide day of remembrance. Logan declared this day as Decoration Day and chose May 30th because it wasn't the anniversary of any Civil War battle.
On the first Decoration Day, General James Garfield made a speech at Arlington National Cemetery, and 5,000 participants decorated the graves of 20,000 Civil War soldiers buried there.
In 1968, Congress passed the Uniform Monday Holiday Act, which established Memorial Day as the last Monday in May to create a 3-day weekend for federal employees. The change went into effect in 1971. The same law also declared Memorial Day a federal holiday.
In 2000, the National Moment of Remembrance Act was signed into law, designating 3 p.m. local time on Memorial Day for a moment of silence.
Memorial Day means honoring and remembering the brave men and women who serve for our country. It means to show our gratitude towards the men and women who put their lives on the line to put others before themselves.
To me, Memorial Day is a day to honor those who sacrificed themselves and put others first to protect our country. Memorial Day is a day we take a moment to appreciate those who died protecting us.
For me, Memorial Day means honoring the people who gave their lives and sacrificed us while serving for us in the U.S. military. It's a time to reflect on the freedoms we now have because of them. Memorial Day reminds me to never take our freedom for granted.
For me, Memorial Day is a day for me to remember my grandfather. He served in the Air Force during World War II and passed away a few years ago. This day represents the bravery of those who have served and passed and gives us a day to commemorate that bravery and show us how we are thankful for them.
What Memorial Day means to me is that people sacrifice their lives so that we could have freedom. Veterans are a very important and grateful thing and they've done everything for our country.
Memorial Day is a day to remember U.S. military personnel who have died fighting for our country. This day is used to show the courage, respect, bravery, and strength fallen soldiers had. Memorial Day is used to remember and reflect on the soldiers who fought for freedom, to honor the sacrifices they made in service. To me, Memorial Day isn't just about the remembrance, it's about the soldiers' legacy and carrying it forward with purpose and respect.
To me, Memorial Day is a time meant to remember, honor, and celebrate the brave people who sacrificed their lives for the future of the United States. These men and women gave their lives for our freedom, and Memorial Day is meant for us to appreciate their courage.
To me, Memorial Day is a time to honor all the fallen veterans who died in battle. They laid down their lives for us to be free and safe.
To me, Memorial Day is a time of remembrance and thanks to the brave men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice. It is a time to show gratitude to those who died protecting the American people's rights and helping those in danger. Their sacrifice will not be forgotten.
For me, Memorial Day means to me that I should pay gratitude and respect for the men and women who have fallen for our country. It tells me that freedom is not something that is given, but is won through hardship and sacrifice.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again, with just my family by my side. I'd thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Hello everybody and welcome to the 6th episode of Green Wave Baking. I'm your host Drew Flaherty, and today we are making some caramel apple strudel for fall time with all the ingredients here. Pretty cheap and it tastes delicious. Let's get into it. Okay, so our first step is to skin and slice 5 apples into small pieces, to then go into the pot with the sugar, cinnamon, and apple cider. Alright, after our apples are chopped and peeled, we are going to add them into the pot along with our half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 3/4 a cup of apple cider, and 1/4 of a cup of sugar. And now we can add our cinnamon, apple cider, and our sugar. Now we can put this on the stove, bring it to a boil, and then bring it down to a simmer for about 15 minutes, or until the apples are nice and tender. As you can see, about 10 minutes in, we have brought the apples to a simmer, and they're doing just fine. In about 5 minutes, we're going to take these off and get them into our puff pastry. Okay, once we have our apples off of heat, We drain the liquid, and now, while they cool off, we are going to roll out our puff pastry to a 12 by 16 rectangle, and then we'll get those apples in the puff pastry. Okay, so once we have our puff pastry rolled out and our apples are cooled down, we're going to lay the apples out on the bottom side of the rectangle, and we're going to roll it up in the puff pastry and then tuck the corners, and yeah. All right. Now we're going to roll our puff pastry up the little roll. And then once we're here, we're going to tuck the corners. Actually, I'm going to make sure this is on top, and we're going to pinch the puff pastry closed on this side, and then we are going to tuck these under. And flip it around. Alright, now we are going to take our knife and we're gonna just make a couple slits in the puff pastry. Alright, and now on to the next part. Alright, with our oven preheating to 375 degrees, we are going to add our egg and water mix to the top of our pastry. This is 1 egg and 1 tablespoon of water, and we're just going to coat our pastry with the mix. And now we wait. Last but not least, once you have taken the pastry out of the oven, we can add some caramel. Just to finish it off, and that is our final product.
Hello everyone, I'm Samuel Casagrande. I'm a student at Abington High School, and if you're watching this, you probably knew that. But right now, what you're about to see is me interviewing multiple members of a very little club called the Film Club. Not that many people know about it. A lot of people mainly focus on the football club, the lacrosse team, maybe the ultimate frisbee. But nobody really focuses on these little clubs. But luckily, I was able to get a feel for the club and interview each one of them so you can see what makes this club good and why you should join. I am proud to say that we today got not only a freshman and senior perspective from the students, but as much as the head perspective is important, you're about to see a perspective from all three categories of the head of the club, in this case, Mr. Bourne, our principal. Then you're going to see a bunch of freshmen's perspective on the club, very important. Going into high school is a very important time in your life as a student here. Never mind, we got a senior here who is I also interviewed, and it's important to get all three of these perspectives. Lucky for you, I did the work so you can see why this club is so great, why too bad it's too little known, but now you know about it if you're watching this. Thank you for listening and watching us. All right, so Mr. Bourne, its school just ended. I just got out of band. But you just got out of work, and luckily you were able to take the time to talk to me about the film club.
That's right.
Which I believe was actually founded by Zachary Westhaver.
Yeah, actually, student Zach Westhaver gets a lot of credit for the way the film club exists today. So I think Zach was a sophomore, maybe a freshman. There was a senior that year that was interested in some films. And it started by me showing movies. I'm a big fan of movies. And at the end of that first year, Zach asked, can we make movies instead? So then last year is when we started as a film club to make little snippets and clips of movies using very basic techniques. I'm not a professional, as you can imagine. I'm a high school principal, but still love movies. And the kids have just had a blast with it since then.
I am glad to hear that. And as you would call it the head of the club, I believe, or supervisor, I believe it is important to get your opinion, so I am going to talk to you, but it may vary from the other students.
Sure.
I hope you're fine with that.
I'm good.
All right, that is wonderful to hear. And today, I'm just going to ask some basic and on the spot. My first question is, as a student who is in the film club, how would you present to me why I should join?
I would say this year and last year have really impressed me. The students have really impressed me because this is a completely voluntary after-school thing. It doesn't cost the kids a dime. And they ask, the arrangement is kind of that I give them little assignments. And usually those assignments are based on the smallest aspect of filmmaking. Could be a soundtrack, or I show them a certain type of shot, and then I say, go make it. And I think what's been really validating for me is, especially with some of our newer students, they ask a lot of, can I do this, can I do that questions, is this allowed, is that not allowed? And because it's a creative space, they get to do whatever they want. And I say there's no homework, there's no assignments, but the students put so much interest into the creativity. They really drive what comes out of it. And then at the end of each meeting, so we meet on Wednesdays for about an hour and a half, and the last 5-10 minutes, we look at whatever the student produces. It's a great way to meet some really interesting people. Everyone seems to have a tremendous amount of fun, even just making what they do, even if it doesn't come out the way they like it. We also get a lot of laughs at what the students do put together. So think of it as like a really low lifting class that you don't get a grade for, but you work harder because you don't get a grade for it, if that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense to me. All right, my next question would have to be, though I did love that answer, and thank you for being descriptive. I would love to ask you, why do you, is it a commitment-based club? Because I did cross-country at the beginning of this year, and I know the coach was very, very on about attendance. So what does that look like? Like, if somebody misses a day, are they going to get kicked out or something?
No, not even. And it is, there's no commitment like that. Pop in, pop out. We had a senior join midway through the year who since joining has been a pretty regular attendee and vocal contributor. So it's hopefully a no pressure kind of thing, all fun, no pressure, if that helps.
I am glad. Maybe I should join next year.
You're welcome to join now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Intern Roundtable. My name is Zach Westhaver, and today we are interviewing Miss Susan Mullen for the Drama Club, and we're going to be talking about the upcoming production of The Curse of the Bard. Now, Miss Mullen,
Yes.
The Curse of the Bard,
Yes.
is that referring to Shakespeare?
It is referring to Shakespeare. So this play is set in a high school, but it is about a high school trying to put on their first production since their school has been cursed because they did a production 20 years ago of Hamlet that did not go well. And so every time not of Hamlet, of Macbeth. And every time they say Macbeth, they feel that the show is getting more and more cursed, but this time they're trying to put on Romeo and Juliet, but things just don't seem to be going right because of the curse of their theater in general.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It sounds like a very interesting plot.
Yes, definitely very silly hijinks. A lot of things that should be happening don't really go the best. Like, for example, their costumer she can't hear very well, so she thinks that instead of the play being Romeo and Juliet, she thinks that they said rodeo and lariat. And they find out the day before that all of their costumes are cowboy costumes, so they need to reset the entire play to take place in Texas and give everyone really bad Southern accents. So it should be fun.
Yes. So, without giving away too much, what can audiences expect from this production?
Hopefully a lot of laughs. One thing we really liked about picking this show is that it is set in a high school. So for the most part, most of the characters get to play high school students, which they, of course, obviously are. So like they don't really have to kind of like reach too much on choosing like their character, with the exception of a couple people that play like adults or teachers in the building. But we kind of like that it's like natural, and getting to see kids kind of just showcase like their talents and get to be regular kids. But definitely some things go wrong with the sets. We already been working with our lighting designer to kind of make some crazy strobe lights when things are going wrong, or every time they say Macbeth, to get some crazy lighting in there to just kind of get the feel that things are still in production for this production. So we've bought a lot of caution tape, things like that. So that shouldn't scare people, but it'll be fun and kind of zany, and we'll see how it goes.
Hello to everyone out there, and welcome to the first episode of Unified Sports Talk. I am your host, Patrick Jenner, a postgraduate here at the Abington High School. Now, according to the sheet of paper, I'll be explaining what I'll be discussing today. So, it says we're going to explain what Unified Sports is and how it works, what sports are played, and more information. So, gotta get this out of the way. So, with all of that being said, let's start learning about Unified Sports, shall we? So, our first topic is an important question. What is Unified Sports and how does it work? Well, Unified Sports is a program that is offered by Special Olympics in elementary, middle, and high schools and combines people with and without intellectual disabilities on teams together. It aims to be fun, break down stereotypes, include everyone, promote lasting friendships and teamwork, and so much more. Now, I'm going to tell you how our Unified Sports works here at the Abington High School. We always have our practice games after school on Tuesdays, unless we get an email from our Unified coach, Ms. Wakeland, saying that it's canceled, of course. But anyways, for our practice games, we always start with our half laps. Ms. Wakeland will pick 2 people to lead the line, then the rest of us line up as well. And then when Ms. Wakeland says that we can start, we all run the half lap. When we're finished, we do some warm-up exercises. Miss Wakeland will pick 2 people to lead and choose which warm-up exercises we'll do, and the rest of us will get into a big circle. We'll do many different types of warm-up exercises like touching our toes, the cross-arm stretches, and so much more. Oh, and we also count to 10 when we do the warm-up exercises as well. And when we're all finished, it's game time. Miss Wakeland will first grab a plastic net or a bag that has either pink, orange, yellow, or green neon-colored pennies in it. She'll choose a random colored penny and toss it to one of us. Depending on which color penny we get, we'll be on that specific team. If, for whatever reason, we do not get a penny, we're on what Miss Wakeland likes to call the no pennies team. Then, depending on which sport we're playing, we do our practice games until it's time to go home. But before we go home, we always bring it in, and we always think of something to say on 3. Like, for example, if I choose that we should say green wave, we say it like 1 on 3 like this. 1, 2, 3, green wave! And we lift our arms into the air while saying green wave on, or whatever saying that someone picks. And that's how unified practice works at the Abington High School. Okay, moving on. Now I'm going to discuss which types of sports are played for unified, specifically the ones that are played here at the Abington High School. And depending on which season it is, we play soccer during the fall, basketball during the winter, and intramurals during the spring, which is, intramurals is basically, we join a specific after-school activity club. So, yeah. That's how I can say it. Anyways, my favorite unified sport that I've mostly enjoyed playing is definitely basketball. Why basketball, though? Okay, so it started when I was, younger. I didn't start unified sports until I entered the 9th grade. I was, 14 years old, and this was, of course, before COVID-19, obviously. And during that time, I was, really anxious and worried that I would be hit and injured by the flying basketball, especially if I wasn't paying attention to the game and wasn't looking where I was going. But anyways, I would basically just run away from wherever the ball would go. But of all those worries just faded away one day, and then I got words of encouragement and motivation from my teammates, my coaches, and teachers, and I'm not even running from the ball anymore, and I basically stay in the times I play the game, and that's something that I'm really glad I got past, and I feel pretty proud about it. Because it was like a goal, and I work hard for it with a lot of practice, and if anyone else is feeling that way, please just remember that you do have people that care and support you, and they want to help you the best that they can. And if you work hard toward a goal with a lot of practice and encouragement from motivation from the people who care about you, it'll definitely make you feel glad and very happy, very proud about it. And yeah, you should thank them too for helping you. Oh, and I also have more things I like about unified basketball. I also really like the sport because we got to play against the staff from the Abington High School. And we started doing that back in 2023. Our first game was in March. And then back in February this year, we had our third game, which was actually after school. But anyways, all 3 games, the students won. 3 wins for them, so let's go. And I also really enjoy playing against the staff as well. And hopefully next year we'll have another students versus staff game because I'm ready for some competition. So all you staff out there, you better watch out. I am kind of pretty good at basketball. Okay. Now, for the last topic, I'm going to give you some more information about unified sports, and this is pretty important, so don't forget to pay attention to this. If you are interested in joining Unified after school, you can always let Miss Wakeland know in an email or in person. And as I said before, unless we get an email from Miss Wakeland saying that it's canceled, which is unfortunate, we do have our practice games on Tuesday, and we usually go to the lobby by the gym and the fitness center entrances, or where the high school drop-off is area, at around 2 p.m., and our practice games run from 2:10 to 3 o'clock p.m. If you can't, for whatever reason, make it to our practice games, that is totally okay. There are still more practice games in the future time. Miss Wakeland will also send us emails about our upcoming unified sports games against the other schools as well. And of course, if those games are canceled, there will be an email with a makeup date, because Miss Wakeland's got everything covered, obviously. You can also view our live unified games via the Abington CAM YouTube channel or on TV as well, if you are not able to make it. There will also be photos of our games as well on the C6 Bill website at c6billphoto.com if you want to view them. All right, so there you have it. I basically covered everything there is to know about unified sports, and I hope you enjoyed the first episode. This took a long time to do, especially with the script, and I'm just glad it's out there for everyone to see. So thank you so much for watching. And coming up for the second episode, I'm going to be interviewing our unified coach, Miss Wakeland, who I mentioned a bunch of times, and we're going to ask her a lot of questions. So yeah. Anyways, this wraps up episode 1, and yeah, see you in episode 2. But for now, have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Where's my free donuts?
I do not have free donuts, but I have 25% off coupons. Would you like some?
You said free donuts.
I did not. And they're not free, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm not here to give you donuts. I'm here to get you a seat in the rocket up to space because the Earth is gonna blow up.
That sounds silly.
I know it does, but it's real.
I'm not buying rocket buy.
Everybody aboard the rocket.
Why is everybody getting on a rocket?
Because they thought it was the right choice, which it obviously is.
That sounds weird, insane, and like the silliest thing I've ever heard.
I don't think so. What? I can't believe there's no Wi-Fi on the ship. Stop the ship!
We're going down. Parachutes were not provided.
I knew it was a scam. And also, those donuts tasted like cardboard.
Oh, are you new here? You must be the new exchange student. I'll show you around.
I'm late.
Over here's our auditorium and our gymnasium. This is the supply closet.
Zod, bilgit där.
We should probably leave.
Zip. Zip corda. Hey.
So, moving on. for those of us applying to college, starting planning for the next steps, how does break fit into that? Is it a breather, a time to catch up?
I'm using it as like a time to catch up because I have like some regular decision like applications due like in January. So like that's kind of like late, I guess. So I'm gonna use that to like fill out my supplementals and like kind of get it done and over with.
I think break marks like the end of my journey, I guess, because I find out all my schools on Monday.
Aww.
I only applied to a couple,
Okay.
but I find out the rest of them on Monday, so I feel like I'm already done.
Yeah, same thing as Savvy said. It's like, I already applied, so I find out over Christmas break if I get accepted or not.
Okay, well, for me, I haven't actually applied to schools yet. I have filled out my Common App. I'm just waiting on some things with my guidance counselor to do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To like actually like send it in.
Yeah.
And so I guess, but I'm gonna get it in before break. So I guess break is gonna be like a big breather for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like nice because then you can like after break just focus on like scholarships.
Yeah.
Because I don't know when they send out that like newsletter. I feel like it's gonna be soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like break's a good like halfway point.
Yeah.
All right. So looking ahead to 2026, as the new year approaches, what's something you hope to accomplish before graduation?
I want to try to get close to the mile record in spring track.
Oh yeah.
That's a big goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm like 20 seconds off, but I'm hoping that I can like tie it in the winter, like make it like half. What am I trying to say? Like I'm trying to like cut it in half, make it like 10 seconds away, and then do that other 10 seconds for the springtime.
That's a good goal.
Yeah.
Do you have a goal for track?
Like
Or just in general?
Just in general, I feel like just like finishing off school with like good grades, I guess. So I don't know.
I feel like I have a couple. Well, I want the basketball team to make the state tournament because we haven't made it since my freshman year. And then for the softball team, I'd love for us to like win the Elite Eight game and move on to the Final Four.
Yeah.
Because we almost got there last year, but.
You guys were so close.
And then I feel like my own personal goal is just like to finish out, like finish all my NHS hours.
Oh yeah.
And just keep good grades.
Yeah.
And not let senioritis take over by the end. If you get what I mean.
Good reference.
I have only really one goal, and it's to get a good part in the spring musical and have fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Wait, we're all doing it. Wait.
Look at that.
Really? Wow. Yeah.
Oh, that's
fun.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. It's one of my favorite shows. I can't wait to do it. I really want to be in a good part there.
Yeah.
What part are you auditioning for?
Jack.
Oh, that's a good one.
Cool,
Yeah, it's because I'm a tenor and I really love the song Giants in the Sky.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. It'll be really fun. I feel like everyone's like doing it. There's a
feel
lot
like
of
all the
people
seniors are.
joining. Yeah. Oh, and it'll be like really sad.
What part do you want to be?
I want to be the witch, but like I'm down for anything. So.
You would be good as the witch.
Thank you. Yeah.
Do you have any roles, Max, or?
Just
going for
anything.
it?
Just going for it.
Yeah, me
What
too.
about you? Oh, you're just going
I
for
think
it?
I'm just gonna stick right in ensemble. I don't really sing or dance, so.
You'll have fun though.
It's
Yeah,
not a
I'll
very
have fun.
dance-heavy show.
Yeah.
All right, that's good for me. I just need to learn how to sing.
Me too.
It is very song-heavy.
Well, if I'm just a background singer, I think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
The next series of clips we'd like to take a look at are some of the many concerts and school events we captured last year, from the music of the Abington Middle School Band and Choir to the ceremonies that spotlight some of the best and brightest Abington Public Schools has to offer. Here are just a few of the best school events from 2025.
What do you think he does?
I don't know.
What makes him so good?
Ain't got no distractions, can't hear no buzzers and bells, can't see no lights a flashing, plays by sense of smell, got crazy flipper fingers, ain't never seen him fall, that deaf, dumb, and blind, sure plays a mean pinball. I thought I was the bally table king, but I just handed my pinball crown to him. Even at my favorite table, he can beat my best. His disciples lead him in, and then he just does the rest. He's got crazy flipper fingers, ain't never seen him fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind boy sure plays a mean pinball.
Hi. How y'all doing? My name is Jason, and I'll be performing an original song. Some of you may know it, so if you know it, just like sing along. Yeah. No. Oh. I don't see nobody else. Girl, you got the touch to make my body melt. You confide in me, no, I won't kiss and tell. No, I mean it well. You could tell me everything, tell me how it felt. Said you want a diamond ring, want the finer things. Promise I'ma give it to you. I'm gon' give you options, babe. Trip you down in Prada, babe. Ain't nobody do me like you. Girl, don't think twice. Said I'll treat you right. Said open up your mind to the thought of me and you, babe. Girl, don't think twice. Ooh. Said open up your mind to the thought of me and you, babe. Said we could go back and forth. At the end of the day, you're all that I'm searching for, looking for, I'm searching for you. Said I'm burning for you. Said you want a diamond ring, want the finer things. Promise I'ma give it to you. I'm gon' give you options, babe. Trip you down in Prada, babe. Ain't nobody do me like you. Girl, don't think twice. Said I'll treat you right. Said open up your mind to the thought of me and you, babe. Girl, don't think twice. Open up your mind to the thought of me and you, baby. Yeah. You.
Victoria Frost, accompanied by Kawan Viana. Marissa Ercolano, accompanied by Christian Jacobson. Sadie Walker, accompanied by Will Callahan. Lily Ahern, accompanied by Colin Boyle. Jake Nelligan, accompanied by Catalina Chipman. Aria Norton, accompanied by Hayden Kroll. Giselle Pollard, accompanied by Miguel D'Souza. Michaela Gunning, accompanied by Declan McCarthy. Nicholas Harris, accompanied by Emma Gary. Brenna O'Brien, accompanied by Sean Duggan. Isabella Norton, accompanied by Lawrence Cleary. Carlos Franco, accompanied by Javier Montero. Maria de Cunha, accompanied by Thomas Martini. Emily Proctor, accompanied by Zachary Goodwin. Emma Higgins and Aaliyah Pinto, accompanied by Dominic Waldron. Grace Garcia, accompanied by Samuel Medeiros. Olivia Plaka, accompanied by Riley Frisch.
I got it muted. I've been told I talk a lot at my concerts. All right, yeah, I do. Thrown under the bus. All right, if you saw us in December, one of the things you're going to see these few months later is that the tone is getting better, that they're able to read much better. Some of the challenges that young students face, and you might hear from them like, oh my gosh, I don't like this anymore. Oh my gosh, this is crazy, this is awful. It's sometimes they're kind of getting past like, okay, the challenge. Oh my gosh, here comes the challenge. There's a new note. I don't know how to play that note. What do I do? Do I go for it? Do I figure it out? Or do I just go, ah? So they're going for it. They're working very hard, and this takes years and years to build, but you will see improvement inch by inch. Life is a cinch, of course, so you will hear that improvement, okay? Now, we're going to be playing something called eighth notes, which is double the speed you just played, so as they get older and wiser, they tend to play faster as well. The next two songs feature our grade 6 students. Grade 6, if you give a wave to your audience. These are the big kids on the block. We're going to be playing two. One is my favorite, Hard Rock Blues, and the next one is In Full, the Hey Song. We played a little bit of taste of it in the spring, the winter concert. Today you'll hear it in full.
On behalf of the Abington Middle School faculty and staff, I want to congratulate our 8th grade students and pass along many thanks to their families. We appreciate the trust and support you've had in us over the last 4 years. And to those families for whom this is their youngest child and the last one to go through Abington Middle School, a special thanks from me to you for having your faith in me to lead this school and hopefully lead them in the right direction. As we conclude, if any parent or caregiver is planning on dismissing students, we will have staff available at the back doors of the auditorium for you to sign them out. Thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful summer.
What you're about to see is our graduating class of 2025 participate in our senior stroll, where we will visit the middle school, the AEP, Beaverbrook, and the Woodsdale, where our students get to say thank you and goodbye to their teachers, and all of our students pre-K to 11 can wish off our seniors. Enjoy.
Congratulations.
in my leg. Give me your cap. I'll take it. I'm taking it.
No, it was some weird ass name, I forget. I never went. Yes, I remember this. I have never been to this. I was here for 4 years. I'm so
Hey, this is the AHS 2025 seniors. We're out here decorating our cars for the senior car parade.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, parents and families, current and former school community leaders, Abington staff, and of course, the class of 2025. Thank you for coming here today to recognize our graduates as they reach the culmination of their public school experience. I usually have no difficulty coming up with a graduation speech full of clever jokes and Lord of the Rings references that make me, Dr. Basta, and one dad in the audience laugh. But I must admit, I had the hardest time trying to figure out what to say today. Honestly, about a year ago, I decided I was going to talk about shortcuts and walking your path and stuff like that. But after being with the class the past 2 weeks for your senior events, that message didn't quite seem to meet the moment. And this isn't a speech that was difficult to write from a please don't leave standpoint. As I did share with you yesterday, you have all been an amazing group of students to work with during your time here. Selfishly, I would love to keep you here and continue learning with you. I need you to leave. This is not, and I'm sick of you, I need you to leave. I need you to leave because the world needs people like you really badly right now. Many of you are off to college, the military, taking on jobs and learning trades. Certainly, the world needs more highly skilled and trained nurses, police officers, teachers, electricians, financial planners, and landscapers, but I'm not referring to a massive labor shortage where we need you working as soon as possible. I'm talking about the incredible need people have for your kindness, caring, and compassion. They really need you. They really need you to continue to be who you are, to be the genuinely kind, caring, and compassionate people you already are right now. You are needed to continue to be really great friends to each other, and with the new friends you are about to meet. You are needed to be charitable, caring, and considerate of strangers. You are needed to support and include people who often get left out or made fun of. That is why you are in high demand. That is why the world needs you right now, and that is why I need you to leave. You each carry the key ingredients to form healthy and vibrant communities that care. You will all chase individual goals and dreams, but your success will be measured in how you continue to warmly treat those around you and how they learn to spread that warmth to others. That is the lasting imprint you will make on this world. That is the imprint you have left on this school. And that is why you need to leave, to go over the hills and far away. We will miss you, but we are not sad to see you go. We are proud to see you go. But you have to come back and say hi. Thank you. Okay, we are approaching the graduates' favorite time of the day where they earn their diplomas. Abigail Simpson Antunes. Gavin Michael Sulia. Brianna Elizabeth Southwick. Arthur Joshua Sugarman. Brooke Angela Sullivan, National Honor Society. Sean Patrick Sullivan. Thomas Tallarico. Gabriella Marie Trabuco, National Honor Society. Colin Patrick Tracy. Maxim Aber Trucchi. Volanda Voltaire. Sydney Marie Wright. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the class of 2025.
Good morning, students, faculty, and those gathered here to celebrate the end of a journey for the class of 2025. It is an honor to stand before all of you as your valedictorian. For me, as well as my classmates, our high school careers have been eventful journeys. I'd like to start by thanking everyone that made my journey possible. I'd like to thank all the staff that shaped me into the student I became, from the cafeteria workers that made sure everyone could learn on a full stomach, to the janitors that had to put up with the messiness of all of us high schoolers, to the teachers that demonstrated the utmost commitment to our academic success. None of us would be here today if it weren't for you. I want to thank my friends that kept my life outside of school eventful. There was never a dull night with all of you. And most importantly, I owe my utmost gratitude to my family. They were there for me through thick and thin, ensuring I was the best version of myself. And additionally, I'm proud to follow in the footsteps of my mom, who was also the valedictorian of her class. For me, as I'm sure, many of you, it has been an emotional journey. More than 12 years ago, we took our brave first step into Beaverbrook Elementary and said goodbye to our parents as we embarked on our first day of first grade. Strangers to each other, we were gradually introduced to the classmates that would surround us for more than a decade to come. Each year as we progressed our journey, we picked up new skills, made new friends, and grew as a community. We've shared countless experiences together inside and outside of the classroom. Not all of us have been here for all 12 years, but regardless, we've all encapsulated the Green Wave pride. When the school we're in right now first opened its doors to the young minds of Abington, we were just beginning 5th grade. I can still remember our 5th grade selves drawn to the windows during lunchtime as we'd watch the final remnants of the old high school come tumbling down during its demolition. As a fun fact, our class happens to be the first class to complete grades 5 through 12 in this school. A lot has changed since we began high school 4 years ago. It's still crazy to think that we were wearing masks and social distancing during our freshman year. In our 4 years here, we've spent thousands of hours in the classroom learning alongside each other, been on eye-opening school trips, experienced several school events, and who could forget those near-freezing nights under the Folio football field lights as we were cheering on our very own Green Wave. Today, as we celebrate the end of our Abington educational careers, think not of it as an end, but as a beginning. Today, we begin a new stage of our lives, whether it's college, the workforce, serving our country, or another unique journey that you choose to embark on following our departure from this ceremony. I'm sure that each of us will pave our own paths. We'll follow our dreams, and even if we don't achieve them at first, we'll still stare failure in the eyes, get back up again, and persevere. There will be things that don't go our way and are out of our control, but as Frank Sinatra once said, that's life. While some things can't be controlled, your attitude can be. Always keep your head up and don't let the small things get you down. Everything happens for a reason, so if something doesn't go your way, use it as motivation. In life, we get so caught up in the stress of our everyday lives that sometimes we forget to take a moment to celebrate our achievements. 12 years of studying, getting frustrated over homework, and failing at times have led us here. The fact that you're sitting here today is a testament to your commitment. I believe that some lessons can't be taught with words. They can only be learned through experience. I've spent much of my time outside of school working at an assisted living facility, around 1,500 hours in total. And if there's one takeaway from my experience working there, it's that life is truly fragile. Everyone always says that we aren't promised tomorrow, but what does that mean to you? For most of my life, I just shrugged it off and never understood the depth of it. So, class of 2025, let me leave you with some final advice. I encourage you to embrace every opportunity that life grants you. Take those leaps of faith, because sometimes the best opportunities may never resurface. Fact is, never truly realize how short life is until you snap your fingers and you're standing up here on the stage. So this is it. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from right to left, signifying that you have graduated. Good luck with your future endeavors and congratulations, class of 2025.
Our next award is the Best All-Around Female Athlete, and our two finalists are Molly Joyce and Brenna Howley. And congratulations to our Best All-Around Female Athlete, Brenna Howley. Our next several awards are named after certain people. Our first award is the John B. Riley Sportsmanship Award. It's awarded to the senior athlete at Abington High School exhibiting the highest qualities of sportsmanship throughout the year. John Riley was a longtime community member of Abington High School, and I say community member because he held many titles, from coach to athletic director to parent to just community member who supported the athletic teams, whether his children were playing or not. So our John B. Riley Sportsmanship Award finalists this year are Michael Riley, Charlie Hernandez, and John McGrath. And the winner of this year's John B. Riley Sportsmanship Award is Charlie Hernandez.
Lastly, we'd like to take a look at Green Wave Sports from 2025. Like most years, we were blessed to see some incredible plays and highlights from our student athletes on the ice, out on the court, and on the field. We're also lucky to have dedicated staff members, interns, and fantastic volunteers who work together to bring you coverage of each Green Wave sports season.
Pretty well. He's going to go to the end zone. He's
got
got a man underneath. And oh,
What a catch! What a catch! What a touchdown! Touchdown! Made Muskegon!
Starting the rally in the third, now driving to home, and Brenna Howley sends a single of her own to center field. The Green Wave will attempt to score, and she will. That'll be an 8-0 lead. Shipman takes third, Howley takes second, and Howley finds an RBI of her own. It'll be 8-0 Green Wave.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. Oh, Lord, yeah.
highlight reel diving stop. Agnew's kick placed at the back of the box, off the head, and in the top corner. And it's a 1-goal lead.
It's just a really precious bonding experience that you don't really get after high school.
Take those chances. Like, high school is all about taking chances. And you just like really never know what you're good at unless you try it.
It's like down low, the basket and the foul.
Fun event. So nice job by the Green Wave. Congratulations.
Oh, there's going to be some laundry to do after today's game, but they are celebrating.
Hi everyone, we're the Abington golf team and we're super excited about our upcoming season.
We've been working incredibly hard all season to refine our swings, to improve our long game and our shoulder cleaning.
To truly elevate our game and continue our progress, we're reaching out to family and friends for support.
We have big goals this year and committed to represent our school with pride.
Your generous contributions will make a huge difference in several key areas.
First, we are looking to upgrade our golf simulators. These simulators are vital for year-round practice, especially during inclement weather, to hone our skills regardless of what's going on outside. Second, we want to invest in off-season strength and mobility training. Golf is a physically demanding sport, and this training will help us prevent injuries, increase our power, and improve our overall performance. And finally, we are aiming to purchase new rain gear for the entire team. Thank you for your support to Abington Golf. We really appreciate it. Your donation can be given to the Abington Golf player that you support. All forms of donations can be given in cash or checks. If you're making a check, you can write it out to Abington High School. Thank you again.
No amount is too small, and every little bit helps us get closer to our Monterey's and Colts.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.
Devon Shields for his first two.
Stady,
Tyler
pull up.
for the 1,000. It's it! It's 1,000 there for the Green Wave. They're going to stop the game briefly to celebrate Tyler Stady hitting the 1,000-point threshold here at New Bedford. And that kid has earned it. He's been lights out since his freshman year and just really played his game. I mean, that's a tremendous first quarter. I'm sure he's glad it's behind him right now, too.
That's a lot of pressure off him in the first quarter and couple minutes. Congratulations, Tyler. Well done.
He's only the 6th male athlete from Abington High School. I believe they're waiting for his parents to come out on the court.
I hope they are.
And got to make a quick presentation. Bryson Andrews, Matt McGuire, Ryan Chambers, Christian LaPointe, Billy Carey, and now Tyler Stady will join the names in the rafters at Abington High School with the 1,000-point threshold.
How exciting is that, Sean? I love seeing that. What an accomplishment.
That's awesome. We're really happy to be here to put this on film. And how about those boosters? All right, they got signs. They got the 1,000 balloons up.
People got pom-poms, signs, you name it.
1,000 points for Tyler Stady. He's the youngest Abington High School basketball player to hit the 1,000-point threshold as a junior here. And he's still got a lot of play to go.
He's got a long time to finish up his career. He's going to score.
It's a great view of the family and Tyler.
What an accomplishment. Sean, we've been lucky enough to call a few of these games. Yeah. I still get chills every time it happens.
It is really, it's wonderful. We appreciate New Bedford, too, having the courtesy of letting us stop the game and to celebrate this tremendous milestone in Tyler Stady's career.
And congrats to the PA man for New Bedford for recognizing Tyler's accomplishment, too. Oh, that's exciting.
Drenched. It was a soaker. And, I mean, it was a very memorable graduation. But from that day on, they moved it inside.
Okay.
And honestly, since we built the new school, I've been asking them to put it outside again because it's just such a great feel. And, like I said, I love the backdrop of the new school.
Yeah.
I want to congratulate all those kids and families who are graduating on May 31st.
Reminds me of, I was at the softball game for a little while last week, the one that's still suspended, and the same thing. It looked like a wall was coming in, and the wind kicked up incredibly. I heard some stories of some people that were at the turf for lacrosse.
Yeah. Scary.
And it got really bad.
It picked up the bleachers and literally off the turf and threw them across the field, and the lacrosse nets were thrown around. Just lucky, thank goodness, that no one got hurt. A little downburst that hit Abington during those games.
Up and in from Alston, who starts this inning now with 61 pitches.
2-1 is the count. Ooh, a slow bending curveball just finds its way into the corner.
Let's make this Spellman Cardinal defense work a little bit here.
Yeah.
Yep,
right at you. Oh, Nelson.
Off the hand.
E. Nelson. Oh, I wish we had a view of that one. That one was spinning, though, Chris. I mean,
it was tailing back.
That was spinning.
It was towards me.
That was spinning.
He had one hand with a scorebook in it and the other hand free. He went for it with the left hand.
See, if I wasn't holding the scorebook and fundamentals caught it with two hands like Coach Paraxis would preach, I would have handled it easily.
Well, luckily, you protected us and all those around you from any significant injury. Coyle didn't flinch.
No. I could tell it wasn't making it up here.
Second foul ball that's come at me this spring
really?
so far. One at Stonehill, now one here. I missed them both.
Full count to Nash. Takes the walk.
Another walk. Fifth walk.
I had a Nomar Garcia Parra home run go right through my hands, right near the pesky pole. But luckily, it was on the ground right behind my seat, and I was able to retrieve it on 2 bounces.
There you go. And nobody needs to know that story, Sean, until now.
Well, I then gave it to a little 6-year-old kid near me, so that
there you go.
If it was on TV, they would talk about that instead of me missing it.
Yes.
Nash couldn't have placed that more accurately at me if he tried.
That was like a nice. Honestly, the spin might have got you.
The hand.
If it was a little straighter, man, it might have been hard, but it might have been easier to catch without the spin on it.
Cooper 1-1.
Just have to start bringing my glove to games.
Coach Praxis is looking at Nash. I think he had the steal signal, and Nash didn't go. And he just said, they know. Why didn't you go? And there he goes. High pitch. Good pitch for a throw, but it's not going to be enough to get Nash. Stolen base for Mason Nash. And that sets up one duck in the pond at second base for Cam Cooper, who walked last time he was up in the first inning. Here we are, top of the third. Swing and
5 base runners for the Green Wave, all by the walk.
Yeah, 6 strikeouts, 5 walks so far.
It's unreal.
What's that? What is it they call it? The absolute results or something to that effect?
The K to walk ratio, always what we look at for pitcher efficiency and whether you can trust a guy to go in and give you a chance to win. The K to walk is just about even so far for Alston so far. 2-2 curveball is blooped out. And that's the first hit of the game. Nash will hold at third. The throw home is accurate to keep Mason Nash at third base. And there goes the no-hitter.
Cooper with a line drive single in your book. Moves the runner to third. But nice job by Cooper, though, with timing. He had to adjust his timing and fought that one off. And the second baseman was trying to hold Nash on, so he was tight to second base, which left a lot of opening space over there for that to fall in. So now we got Will Callahan having his pitcher up. He walked the first time up. We got no outs.
Help himself here.
Top of the third with the runners at first and third.
See how long it takes Cooper to take off for second.
Fakes it right then. 1-1 the count. Single will plate one and hopefully move Cooper beyond second.
Alston steps off.
Just watching Coach Praxis at third behind Mason Nash. He's literally got the same view that Nash does of the pitcher. Oh, they pick off to first. They've got a runner and then not going to throw and give him up at second.
Kind of a design-looking play for the Cardinals.
It's the second time Green Wave has basically had a walk-off stolen base.
Yeah. That one I'm surprised. If you're going to let him go, why even throw over?
Yep.
Last time the Green Wave had runners in scoring position, there were 2 outs both times.
Second and third. Foul back.
Still 1-2.
Yeah, a little battle here between the two pitchers. Bob going to be fouling out a plate on the first baseline. Man, they waste a lot of balls here. Falls into that forest, which I got.
It must be thousands in there.
Yeah. And if it's been raining and it's muddy, those balls are just destroyed.
Another 1-2. Curveball is going to get through to the backstop, and the first run in as Nash walks in from third.
And Cooper moves over to third. Call that a wild pitch. So now, Callahan with a runner at third. Swing and strike with a high fastball. It's the first out of the inning, however, with now Sean Duggan's going to step up with Ben Tracy behind him.
7 strikeouts now for Olsen.
Duggan, the junior right fielder.
Swings at his first pitch into the trees.
Into the woods again.
It's going to be more squirrel food. Oh, it took a nice bounce. It's over in the
It
pitcher's warm-up
might be
area.
salvageable.
Yeah. Hit a tree. Strike 2. Olsen getting up there in the pitch counts again this inning. High pop fly to first base, behind first base. Going to be caught in foul territory. No tag up from Cooper.
Good tracking job there by Declan Goki.
This is the first putout besides a strikeout so far for Spellman today. Ben Tracy try to bring Cooper in now.
Left-handed batter. Ben struck out the first time he was up. One of the 7 strikeouts thus far. Ground
ball up the middle. That's going to play Cooper.
Yeah, big single and RBI for Ben Tracy, a sophomore.
Make it 2-0 Green Wave.
Second hit of the game for the Green Wave.
Yep.
First RBI. Sullivan takes first, strike 1.
1-1 pitch.
Oh, a hitter.
Hitter. Looked like her front elbow was hit, and just like that, the Green Wave load the bases with one away in the bottom of the third, and the cleanup hitter, Malia Goldberg, set to dig in.
I mean, this is what you want. Cleanup hitter up with the bases loaded, nowhere to put her. Looks like the umpire and the coach are going at it there, maybe saying that McDonald might have leaned into the pitch.
One away in the bottom of the third. Goldberg digs in.
Infield is playing in.
First pitch of the at-bat misses up and away. That'll be ball one.
Here, a little fly ball will just do it, you know. Got some good speed on the bases.
Just got to put the ball in play. Line
There you
drive,
go.
right field. It'll get down. The Green Wave score one. Rounding third is Agnew, and Agnew will be in there before the throw.
What a great hit.
And then a good read when she got to first by Goldberg, and just like that, Goldberg drives in two with a two-run single, and the Green Wave are out in front 2-0 in the bottom of the third.
I mean, you can't play some better than that. And taking advantage of the throw into home, getting a second on that. I mean, that's huge. Now you still have one. You only have one out here.
First pitch, strike is swung at, missed. Another throw down to third. Not in time.
Madison McDonald, no hesitation running first to third there on that hit.
Ground ball left side. It was, I think, deflected by the pitcher, and it'll go into left field, and another run will score. That'll be an RBI single by Erickson, and the Green Wave played another. They're up 3-0. And like we said, Chipman started off the rally with a bunt to open up the inning, and this time Goldberg 2 RBI single, and then an RBI single by Erickson, and the Green Wave find themselves in front 3-0.
I think that was a miscommunication there from the third baseman and the shortstop. Third baseman was running in for it and then just kind of backed away, and the shortstop was backing her up, and it was too late. It was right by both of them.
Showing bunt in there for a called strike, throw down to second, but they have a play on, and she dropped the ball, but no advancement on the play. So the Green Wave will have second and third with one out.
Same spot as last time.
For the sixth hitter and the star pitcher, Elsie Testa.
See if Testa can help her own cause here. Get some more insurance runs.
Testa flies one, back behind the plate, not a play. Count will be 0-2 to the Green Wave pitcher. Testa grounds one up the middle, fielded by the shortstop, Aiello. The throw is not in time, and Testa showing off her wheels. Has she got an RBI single of her own, and the Green Wave pitcher helping out her own cause, extending the Green Wave lead 4-0. And Henry, not only was that a good piece of hitting with 2 strikes, but showing off that she's more than just a pitcher, she's an athlete, putting the Green Wave in front.
Got up there quick. I mean, that's just a great infield single there, just beating out the play. Shortstop's playing back, you know. If you hit that up the middle, and runner on third is going to take off, and that's an easy RBI there. And then it also helps out when you get the hit as well.
In steps Ella Franey, the Green Wave left fielder. She calls for time, little gamesmanship in the box. Never hurt anybody. Ground ball left side, but out of play, out off the fence in foul territory for the first strike. It'll be 0-1.
Green Wave are pulling everything here. Love to see it. See if Testa takes off here to get back to second and third and keep the pressure on Manchester Essex.
Fly ball, left center field, and under it was the left fielder. Tagging will be
Savvy Erickson scoring.
Erickson, yeah, that was Erickson tagging, and the Green Wave played another on an RBI sac fly, that time by Ella Franey. And what was a 0-0 game entering the bottom of the third has turned into a 5-0 game. And it all started with a Catalina Chipman leadoff bunt single where she advanced to second on an error. And just like that, the Green Wave are in front 5-0 in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, it's huge. It just takes the pressure off the team. You know, they're just having fun now hitting in. See if they can get another run in here. But if the inning ends here, you got 5 runs. I think they're okay with that.
That's a cushion very large enough, much large enough for LC Testa, who you said has a sub-1 ERA, and Testa steals second on the ball one.
Running in scoring position.
Or rather, strike
scoring
one.
position here for D'Ambra.
The 0-1 pitch to D'Ambra, fouled away, makes it 0-2. And the Green Wave have almost batted through this inning. It'll be the player on deck that is Catalina Chipman. She started it all off with a leadoff single via a bunt, and the 0-2 pitch misses low. Testa kind of stuck in the mud in the middle of the base path, but the throw was late. 1-2 to the Green Wave 8-hitter, Olivia D'Ambra. Fixing the bases, Testa at second.
James, remember our base at the baseball
Our
field?
second base? Oh my God!
It's still not even fixed.
It hasn't been fixed yet?
Nope. It's deflated and it's just stuck in the ground over there.
I think at this rate, it's never going to get fixed, to be quite honest.
Nope.
But I remember that second base. I was never very helpful because I'm not good in those situations under pressure. But the 1-2 pitch in there for a called strike on D'Ambra, and that'll retire the side. But the Green Wave plate 5 in the bottom of the third.
Keeping yourself busy? You are? Let's go, Wave. Nice move. Go, Michael.
Go,
formation. They put Pfeiffer in motion to give to Vashon up the middle. Vashon still on his feet.
Gets
Nice
the first.
push. And he gets the first over the 30-yard line.
Yeah, number 9 for the Green Wave, the senior. Oh, there we go.
I actually had my head down, but I saw the results
I
of
saw,
that.
I was looking at Vashon, the senior. You know, here's just another kid that, the Green Wave were talking about their depth in their backfield and really the skilled position players, and he's just another guy.
There's the replay of after the play.
Well,
yeah, that's going to get you a flag. And it was a nice job by Tikhonov with benefiting from the drama classes he took. That's a 15-yard penalty, though, and 1:20 on the clock here.
Well, when you're down by 7 and the other team just had a big play called back, that's not something you want to be doing. Your team can't afford to give up those 15-yarders.
So we move it up to the Greenway 47-yard line, 53 yards away from the end zone. And Jack Riley gets the play selection from his head coach and offense coordinator, Ed Riley. He's also a quarterback of his own right, a class of 1990 for the high school, Abington High School. Again, Vashon lines up in the backfield. Salamini's in the near side wing. In motion is Ward. They fake it. They're looking to throw. Oh, Salamini's wide open down the sideline. Looking for it to come down.
He's got it! Touchdown! Man of Muskegon!
A 53-yard touchdown pass from Jack Riley to Ryan Salamini.
Cow.
He just blew by the coverage. It was wide open. I think Riley looked downfield and was like...
There was no pressure at all on Riley either. He had all day long to set his feet. Green Wave offensive line just doing a great job, giving him plenty of time. And Salamini was just able to leak behind there, the Sachem's defense. And there was no one catching Salamini as he caught the ball at about the 15. So nice job by the Green Wave there.
There is another example of Ryan Salamini is an excellent baseball player. He's an excellent...
Able to track that ball down.
Yeah, it comes over the shoulder and just outstanding play by Salamini. Ball's down, kicks his
no
up.
good.
It looked like it might have been tipped there, so that one's no good. Yeah. But it'll make the score 13-0 for the Green Wave late here in the first quarter.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter. 13-0 Green Wave. Wow.
This is the first real attack that they've had on the Abington defense so far. Centered in front of the net. Oh, it's a good ball. Good breakup by McDonald. Saved by Ritter. It's a good Middleborough crowd today. Came out in the weather.
A good punt by Ritter.
All the way through.
A little far, but.
Down, looks like a little wild. Bergonzi with the throw in. Center of the field. It looks like Turk is subbed in. I didn't see who subbed out. I didn't even hear the whistle.
Yeah.
Abington throw. To LaPointe. LaPointe centers it, but taken away. Gonna get out for a throw in. A lot of action on the sidelines today.
Yeah, a lot of throw-ins.
Yeah. Oh. Big boot there, cross net, no one there to connect. But Middleborough is running hard. They're gonna save it.
Dribbling back up into the middle. They have an opportunity here.
Good boot.
Good save by Ritter.
That was probably a mistake by Ritter letting it go all the way through, but it was a good recovery.
Yeah.
That's always the toughest decision for a goalie, when to come out of the net and make a play.
That's definitely one of the toughest.
Gives Asso the net in front of her, but defender gets there, breaks it up, tries to clear it, goes out of bounds for an Abington throw-in. McDonald gonna take this. She's got some numbers.
Throws in front of the net, but Middleborough gets it. Franey's there. Caught some pressure and ball out of bounds for another Abington throw.
Throw it to the
right
middle.
in front of the net. There's LaPointe with the shot. Goal!
Goal.
That was beautiful play by LaPointe, the freshman.
That was a beautiful shot as well.
I don't know if it was her first goal, but it's definitely the first goal I've seen her have for the home games at least.
Yeah.
We don't broadcast the away games.
And we have a ton of cheergrams for this next group. This goes to Emily and Liv from Maya. Thank you for being the best coaches we could have asked for. I wish you all the best. Love, Maya. To Emily and Liv, thank you for being the best coaches ever. Good luck. I wish you the best. Hope you do great. Love, Addie. To Emily and Liv from Vienna. Good luck. You guys are the best coaches. To Emily and Liv, thank you for being the best coaches. Our team loves you guys. Good luck. Hope you win. To Emily, you've got this. Try your best and have fun. Thank you for being the best coach from Cora. To the GVC, let's go Abington, you've got this. Love the Heelys. To McKenna Perry, you've got this, Kenna. Have fun and enjoy every second from Heather and Emily. To Gracie, good luck, Gracie. You guys are amazing. Love you, Mom. To Emily LaPointe, we are so proud of you and how hard you've worked this season. Love Mom, Dad, Skylar, and Allie. To Michaela Gunning, leave it all on the mat. We love you, Mom, Dad, and Paul. To Rissy Ercolano, Rissy, I'm so proud of you. You continue to amaze me every day with your hard work, incredible strength, and resilience. You, my girl, are my hero. I love you as high as the sky and as deep as the ocean. To McKenna Perry, we love you. You got this. Dad, Mom, Maddie, and May. To Liv and Emily, good luck to really good coaches. Please welcome, as they take the map competition, Abington Green Wave. for the Abington Green Wave Cheerleaders.
To take his turn. David Burton, one of the team's leading goal scorers this season. Buries it. Goalie didn't even move. It's a solid shot to the right. It is tied 1-1. Ryan Trudel now of South Hadley, junior midfielder. To step up, Campbell in net. Missed wide right. Door is wide open for the Green Wave now. Sophomore striker Dimitri St. Paul shooting second for the Green Wave. St. Paul puts it in. 2-1 Green Wave. Jason Gauthier, junior defender for the Tigers. Lining up against Campbell. Campbell ready. Goes the wrong way. Puts it in. Campbell went to his right. Ball went to his left. It's 2-2. But the Tigers have one miss. Nathan Calcano, junior captain, going to take his turn. To Abington after 3.
Abington 3, South Hadley 2.
Abington's hit all 3 of their kicks. Spencer Parsons for South Hadley. Sneaks it past Campbell. Almost had that one. Now would have really tightened things up. So it is 3-3 in round 4. With Abington still to go. Raul Matuso, junior wing back. Abington after 4.
It's going to be Abington 4, South Hadley 3.
Matt Gillis, senior for South Hadley, up now to save South Hadley's season. If he misses, it is game over, and Abington advances. He makes it, he ties it up, and the pressure goes back to Abington. Here we go. Puts it in.
Abington 4, South Hadley 3. Number 15, senior.
4-4 in round 5. Matthew Sullivan, senior back, about to step up. If makes this, Abington to advance. He made it. Abington wins 5-4 shootout. Abington advances to the round of 8 after winning the shootout 5-4. First time, I believe, in several years, Abington has made it to the third round of the MIAA tournament. Congratulations to the Green Wave for advancing 5-4 on PKs. That was 100 minutes of 0-0 soccer, 2 overtime periods, and then 5 penalty kicks. South Hadley, of course, very upset seeing their season end. But a tremendous victory for the Green Wave. They move on.
Carver back within 1 with 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Abington seems to be a much more skilled team. They're just making so many easy mistakes right now. Nice take.
Was a good take. Up and under, get to the line.
They're giving her the free throws this time.
Donald gets to go and rattle in. Melanie Walls takes a seat. Looks like may have been a more misread situation. Want to make sure she was doing okay in front of us here.
Maddie hits both the free throws.
Oh, she might hit in the eye. Looks like Melanie Walls got hit in the eye. So misread was checking out over here. The ever-present misread.
I know.
Another download.
Does she go to every game, like of every sport?
It seems like it. Another offensive rebound. Secure.
Oh, that's okay.
Bounced out of bounds there.
Even that, they have to get their clinch the ball. There's batting it around. It's like it's crowd surfing.
Trying to just jump. Got to move them out with your body. Move them out with your body. Abington holding on here to the 3-point lead. As we go 2 minutes. Henry over to Savvy Erickson.
Savvy with a nice screen, pick and pop.
Mashendell dribble, quicker. Savvy with a deep three, gets it to fall. 7 3-pointers on the night for Savannah Erickson.
So that's half the team points right there, just under 3-pointers.
Yeah, yep.
So that was Blonde. They said Blondie, so maybe I'll say Blondie. Oh! That was a fantastic shot by 23. Sean Duggan, quick answer. Just as Rockland was feeling a little bit better about things after scoring a goal. The announcer had hardly gotten the goal out of his mouth when Duggan just rips a wrister over the glove of Colin Rao to make it 5-1 with 6:10 left in the game and in the third period. That's Sean Duggan's second goal, unassisted of the game. Brings them up to 7 goals for the season so far. So, which ties him with Sam McDonald. Oh wait, Sam got a goal too. So Sam's up to 8. All right. Another goal slid in there while I was looking that up. That's Sam McDonald. He heard me talking about him. Scores another one. Looks like his 9th goal. It's making it 6-1 with 5:37 to play. So that's 3 goals in the third period for the Green Wave to extend their lead, allowing 1.
We want to thank you for watching the best of Abington CAM's Education Channel 2025. Of course, we look forward to bringing you more Green Wave and Abington Public Schools content, whether it's out in the fields, the auditorium, the classroom, and beyond. Please, as always, stay tuned for more in 2026.